Hey guys, Vane here, and today I'm commemorating my 1 year on YouTube by answering questions that you guys submitted.
Sup?
Oh yeah, I'll also be joined by Vaineguardiette throughout the gameplay. Alright, before we dive into the questions, I'd like to first say how thankful I am to all of you who made this 1 year possible. At the cost of sounding like a broken record, you guys rock. Again, thank you all for your continued support. I really appreciate it. So, without further ado, let's dive into our first question, which comes from videoboyone, who asks, what is your favorite TV show? This is an easy one for me to answer right off the bat, and that is The Walking Dead. And I could sit here all day and gush to you guys about current episodes and what's going on, but a lot of you that may not have seen current episodes will more than likely crucify me for spoilers, so I'm not going to do that. But currently it's The Walking Dead, at least until Breaking Bad comes back in the summertime. I am anxiously awaiting that. Moving right along to our second question of the video, which comes from MrHerDerp. Love that name, by the way. He asks, what got you started on YouTube? I get asked this one all the time, as I'm sure a lot of YouTubers actually do, but I guess a lot of people are expecting a big, long, inspirational story about my origin on YouTube. And I'm probably going to have to disappoint a lot of you, which I hate doing, but it was a fluke. To be completely honest, it was simply a fluke. A lot of you, well actually I hear a lot of you right now in the comment section below, wait, what? Yeah, it was a fluke, and let me explain before you rip me a new one. What had happened was, I bought this PC over a year ago, and it contains a Radeon HD 3000. So I got it home, and I decided to try Modern Warfare 3 on it. Sure enough, the game launched and was playable at 30 frames per second. My jaw was on the floor. So first thing I did was, I recorded a clip and uploaded it to YouTube. I was eager to share this one, because I was really excited that this low-end computer could actually do this. So I started receiving a lot of attention on the video, and I couldn't believe how many views it was getting at the time, and also the comments were pouring in constantly. People wanted to know what else this computer could run, because apparently a lot of people in the comment section had very similar PC setups and very similar hardware to my own. So that's really where the Radeon HD 3000 gaming series was born, and pretty much my channel. But ever since, you guys have been motivating me with your awesome comments, messages every day to keep doing this. So all in all, that's why I thank you guys so much, because you really are the driving force behind this channel. You are what motivates me to keep going. So, moving right along to our third question. Alright, so our next question, rather questions, come from Karan and Cameron of the Redline Gamers. And since it's two of them and they have two questions, I'm going to go ahead and allow it. So, their first question is, what is your favorite retro game? And I really want to say Metal Gear Solid here, but I don't know if I consider PS1 retro. I mean, I guess some people would classify it as retro. I really don't. And besides, the franchise kind of branches off into current generation anyway, so wouldn't really make sense to name it as my favorite retro game, but I will say it's actually my favorite franchise. But if we're gonna go retro, let's go all the way back to the 8-bit era. So, my favorite retro series is definitely the Blue Bomber. I'm giving it to Mega Man. Countless hours as a child sunk into Mega Man 2 and 3. You could not get me to stop playing that, and it was a constant battle over the controller between my brother and me at the time. So, yeah, it's Mega Man all the way. Alright, now for the second question, which is, what's your favorite comic book? And that's actually a very good question. My favorite comic book is The Punisher. And the reason is, well, the main reason is Frank Miller. He is the man behind The Punisher, in my opinion. His art style is just phenomenal. Dark, brooding, and just overall badass. I can't say enough good things about the legend Frank Miller. But the Punisher himself, I just love his attitude. Just does not give a crap. He's got a gun at his side, badass skull t-shirt, doesn't care what he has to do to accomplish his goals. He's just overall a dark, brooding, scary badass of an anti-hero, and I love him for it. Now, while we're on the subject of comic books and graphic novels, here's an interesting story. The name Vaineguardio, you guys have probably already pieced together by now, probably, that my real name is not Vaineguardio, but, however, it is a very badass alias, and, well, I seem to think so anyway. But you guys are probably asking, what the hell does this have to do with graphic novels? Well, let me explain. Now, a long time ago, I actually wrote and illustrated my own graphic novel. And it never went anywhere, so don't go online looking for it and all that. It ain't there. But it was a personal hobby of mine at the time, and I really loved to draw, illustrate, write. So I ended up doing this, and in this graphic novel that I was creating, Vaineguardio was actually the villain, and a psychotic one at that. But long story short, that's where the name Vaineguardio comes from, is a villain that I created a very long time ago. And yeah, that's really the origin story behind Vaineguardio. And the next question comes from a long-time subscriber of this channel. In fact, I'm pretty sure he's been there almost since the start, and I'd like to take a moment really quick to say thanks to him. And that's PSPmyDS. And he asks, why the hell would you keep a computer? Why the hell would you keep a computer that has Radeon HD 3000? Okay, well, smartass. Would you like to do the series? Okay. Or would you rather explain to the 400 plus people that depend on it every month where it's gone? No? Okay, I didn't think so. Alright, moving right along. Thanks for that question, by the way. And our next question, and you just know this is going downhill from here. Oh god. Next question is from Desalvo, of Desalvo Videos, who you guys may also know as a close personal friend of mine in real life. And, oh god, he asks, why are butterflies so pretty when you lick the back of a toad? I'm gonna have to get back to you on this one. Can you hang on just a moment? Okay, wait right there. I'll be back in a jiff. Look at the pretty butterflies. The colors. Sorry, but what was the question again? I forgot it and basic math. Anyway, let's press onward. Alright, the final question comes from my girlfriend, Vaineguardiette, who asks, oh my good god, if I strangle a Smurf, what color will it turn? Oh god. I'm assuming a deep shade of indigo? Maybe? Anyway guys, I'm gonna need help with this one, so if you got an answer to this one, please leave it below, because my head's gonna explode thinking about that. Alright, well thank you very much guys for joining me on my 1-year Q&A video. I sincerely hope you enjoyed it, and here's to many more years to come. Again guys, take care. I'll see you next time.
You are free for now, daughter. But too late! My arrival is imminent!
Trigon's evil power has entered this world. Through me. But you have saved my soul. And I thank you. I hope you will fight at my side when his dark day comes.